Hello, my name is Chris Palmer, and in today's video, negative SEO. So this video is going to be educational. This video is going to be completely hypothetical, but I'd like to walk you through the process of how to actually implement an effective, a powerful, and just a downright dirty negative SEO attack. So recently I've been asked questions about negative SEO regarding backlinks. And first, before I get into the step-by-step process on how to terminate your competition with negative SEO, I first would like to walk you through a non-effective way to implement this type of tactic. So first and foremost, when using and utilizing backlinks and sending massive amounts of backlinks to a target website, this is very easily recognizable because generally the attacker is going to use anchor texts, which are going to hurt the website. Now, along with that, when sending massive amount of links over and over from spam domains, this is also very easily recognizable and easy to disavow and also bring to the web spam team to give you help to clean up any type of actions that may have came to the website. Now, with this being said, I'd like to walk you through an actual effective way of taking down a competitor that is digging in your pockets and hurting your website's financial gain. So first and foremost, we are going to need a few things. Now, I'm not going to walk through every single step, but I'm going to show you the tools. I'm going to show you what to do. I'm going to plant the seed. So if you're so inclined, you can feel free to implement these types of strategies on your competitors. So first and foremost, when we're talking about negative SEO, we're not looking at backlinks or any other type of SEO. We're looking at server side. We want to take them out of the game. So the first thing we need to realize is it's no longer a website, it's an IP address. So we need an IP address to then target their server and their website server side. So finding IP addresses is very easy to utilize when you have tools such as this, where you just put in a domain's name and then you find a website's address. Now, some sites may have numerous addresses. Some sites may have different types of servers. Some websites might have CDNs. Now, some sites may take a little bit extra work. But with that being said, this does not mean that there's not a way to take down your competitor. So, as we have walked through the first step, we have attained the IP of the competitor that needs to be taken down. The very next step is we're going to need a way to completely hide our identity. So we're going to be using a Tor browser along with mobile proxies the entire time using a mobile device. Now, what am I talking about? I'm talking about we're going to need VCCs. Now, a VCC is a virtual credit card. Now, virtual credit cards come in all shapes and sizes. There's reputable, non-reputable. But in my opinion, I'd go for a VCC that allows you to get unlimited VCC numbers, and they're offshore. Now, just as an example, here's one here, unlimited virtual credit cards for your business for free. It's free to sign up, free to use. And if you have a way to get an identity to start from beginning until end, you are able to get these with Bitcoin, altcoin. Trust me, they're out there. They're very easy to acquire. So now we have a way to access the web and get all of our tools needed confidentially, right? Anonymously. So that's Tor, check. We have the competitor's IP address, check. We have VCCs. Now, what do we need VCCs for? Well, a VCC is going to act as a way to purchase services, but not in our name, and to keep us away from anything else. So now we have a way to purchase servers. Now, we do not just want one server. We need 20 VPS servers. Now, you could get away with using 10 servers, but I think 20 would really act in a way to really cripple your competition. So when we have 10 servers, so let's just say this is our server, they're VPS servers. Now you're thinking, man, servers are very expensive. But really at the end of the day, what we're looking for is a unmanaged VPS server that is Linux based. Now this is simply one example. I'm sure you can find them even cheaper than $1.80 a month. Now depending on how long you want to run your attack for, your negative SEO attack, or whoever the competitor is or multiple competitors, you can find multiple different VPS hosters that are maybe non-compliant and offshore, right? But this is just one example. I don't know who they are, but they are very cheap. So now for $20, a mere $20, we are able to launch our 20 VPS servers. So now we have 20 servers all acting together, right, to target this one IP. And we have been completely anonymous the entire time. Now, there's one thing that we're missing, and that one thing is two things, really. It's two separate types of tools. Now, they come in all different shapes and sizes. They come in all different languages, whether it's Java, whether it's Python, whether it's C, completely irrelevant, but here's just one example of the type of tool that I'm talking about. Now, these types of tools are known as stress testing and load testing tools. Now, these types of tools are going to send multiple requests. Some are easily detectable, some of them aren't. Some of them utilize proxies or Tor or different types of requests where it's sending packets over and over and over. And when you have one server, right, sending these attacks that's easily detected and it's able to just get rid of it, it's easy, especially if they have a CDN or something along those lines. But when you have 10 or 20 servers with multiple stress testing programs on them, all working together, or even more servers, or maybe it's you and your friends, this is all one competitor and they came out of nowhere and you all work together. What if you had 50 servers all running different programs? Maybe you were running one instance of this per server. This is Switchblade version 4.0. And how this works is there's slow post, SSL recognition. You're putting in your URL or the IP address. This is the amount of connections going out and the connection rate and the timeout and how many packets. I mean, you can really go overboard because you have a VPS that is powerful. It's running multiple different stress test and load testing tools, some black hat, some white hat, and you're running them on multiple servers. When you're sending this many requests, this many packets over and over and over and over, there's only one thing that can happen. And that one thing is very simple. The server of this competitor can no longer operate and keep up with the amount of requests and traffic and page clicks consistently coming and coming and coming. After a while, 500 errors. When you have a site that is down for a week, 2 weeks, and it's not up, no pages are loading, there's a big problem. It's sending flags in Search Console. The only thing that can happen is that it gets knocked out of the SERP. Now, if you are e-commerce or an affiliate and you have somebody that's getting a ton of traffic, they're making sales every day, and you take them out of the game for a month, trust me, not only are they going to lose rank, but it's going to cripple their business. So this was all hypothetical. This is a much more effective way to cripple a competitor's website utilizing negative SEO. Might I suggest steer clear of any type of negative SEO. However, sending backlinks is more of a benefit than not, regardless of how you do it. If you're going to utilize this type of negative SEO attack, go for something that's actually going to cripple them and take them out of the game. So my name is Chris Palmer. If you have any questions about negative SEO, local SEO, digital marketing, black hat SEO, gray hat SEO, white hat SEO, I mean really, anything at all that I can help you with, always feel free to leave it in the comments below. and I look forward to seeing you in the next Black Hat SEO, Gray Hat SEO, Negative SEO video. Have a wonderful day.